Are you overwhelmed by a wardrobe packed full of clothes, but it still seems like you have nothing to wear? If you are, chances are you are making one of these wardrobe organization mistakes that most people make that keep their wardrobes in a chaotic mess. In today's video, I'm sharing these common mistakes, how to fix them, all while doing a seasonal wardrobe reset of my own. If you're new here, hi, I am Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to the channel where I make videos about organization, mum life, planning and staying organized as a busy mum, as well as parenting within a neurodiverse household. Today, I am overcoming one of the first mistakes that I made for many, many years and a lot of people make, and that's not doing a seasonal wardrobe switch. So in order to overcome that mistake, I'm going to do mine today. The weather here in the UK is decidedly wintry and I don't think we're going to see summer until next year. So it is time to do my summer to winter wardrobe reset, which basically involves pulling everything out of my wardrobe, going through it, deciding what is going to be packed away for next year, what still belongs in my wardrobe, what comes out of storage and goes into my winter wardrobe, which is kind of exciting because it feels like I have new clothes, and what honestly no longer serves me, no longer fits, I'm honestly not going to wear and needs to leave the house. It needs to be donated or sold or recycled. And it can feel like a little bit of an overwhelming process, but I promise you, if you do this seasonal wardrobe reset, you're going to love it. You're going to feel like you've got a wardrobe packed full of clothes you love, that fit you, that you actually want to wear, that are appropriate for the season, and it's going to boost your mood, make you enjoy getting dressed again, make your mornings easier, save you time because it's easier to find things to wear, and generally fully full of confidence. That's a big old promise, isn't it? But I guarantee if you watch this video, follow along with my tips, do your seasonal wardrobe switch reset thing alongside me, you're not going to regret it. Now, another mistake people make when organizing their wardrobe or failing to organize their wardrobe is not pulling everything out in order to organize it. Now, this might be more of a me problem than a you problem. I have ADHD, as I was recently diagnosed this year, and I have come to realize that if I do not empty out a project, make a big mess at the beginning of a decluttering project, I am so inclined to lose interest, close the door, close the drawer, and wander off before having finished, that I find that tipping everything out is pretty much the only way to make myself see something through to completion. This could be an ADHD thing, but honestly, I think for anyone, even if you are neurotypical and perhaps you are better with self-discipline than I am, then if you're not pulling everything out of your wardrobe, you are doing yourself a bit of a disservice because you're not seeing what you've really got. You're going to end up with some stuff still stuffed in the wardrobe that really doesn't serve you, doesn't fit the season, or you're just not going to be fussed on. We're going to do what I always love to do. We're going to grab some baskets. We're going to pull everything out, see where we are. But you know what I'm going to do even before that, because once I've dumped everything on my bed, I'm not going to be able to lift it up that well. I am going to pull out the winter stuff from under my ottoman bed, and then we're going to sort through it all, plus share some more wardrobe organization mistakes that we're all guilty of making at some point, especially me. So we've got the things that we need to get started. We've got my winter clothes out from under the bed. Also, the girls' winter clothes. I will say my boys seem to wear more year-round things. So Will, who's 12, will wear jeans or shorts and then the same t-shirts and hoodies pretty much all year round, whereas the girls perhaps have different weights of dresses and things. Their whole wardrobe switch I will need to get to later, because one of the mistakes that people perhaps make is not doing their kids' wardrobes and not getting their kids involved and sizing things up. So I will have to tackle that when they're home from school. Right now, we're going to focus on mine. We've got the things we need. We've got the winter clothes. We're going to get the summer clothes out in just a second. And I had a little bit of a hack I've been using the last couple of seasons, which I think you're going to like for doing this switch. So keep watching for that. And I've also got some spare bags, which are like these, which are the ones I'm kind of loving. I have 6 of these in total that fit under that bed, but not all of them are just for clothing. Some of them for other things. So In addition to those, I have some of these spare bags just in case we need those. And of course, we have my baskets, which I'm going to use to divide things up. I do love my baskets for any organisation project. So first of all, a slight confession, and perhaps this is a mistake that people make. It's even if you have done a seasonal wardrobe switch, when it comes for the new season, just getting out a few bits. This is what I've been doing. The weather's changing. I've been getting out a few bits. I've got a few winter jumpers I've got out. Have I cleared out the summer stuff yet? No, I have not. So the mistake is that I'm putting winter stuff into my wardrobe and I've still got summer stuff in there, and it's so overstuffed that I can't move in my wardrobe, and it's driving me nuts. So that is a mistake. Do not make that mistake that I have currently made. Another little hack I want to share with you, which, let's just go down here. We'll go down here and have a look. What I have been doing through the summer is, as I put things back in, like all of the clothes in my wardrobe go in, you know, the normal way you would put hangers in, okay? This normal kind of way. But then when I wore things, I tried to remember, I didn't always remember, I tried to remember to put them back the wrong way round, okay? So that way, when I went to get something out of the wardrobe again, I would feel some resistance. It'd be like, oh, I've worn that recently. Let's find something I haven't worn, and then I can wear that. And this system, I think it encourages me to wear more of my wardrobe, but also it should help me now with what I have worn versus what I haven't worn, and that should help me know what to keep versus what to have to declutter. And not doing this little system, this little hack, will mean that you may kid yourself as to what you actually wear in your wardrobe and what you really don't wear. Okay, so the next job is to pull out all of this stuff, and we're going to separate it into summer things that I absolutely wore versus summer things that I need to make a decision on, and then things that are wintry that do actually belong back in my wardrobe, like these jumpers I love that I got out recently during my naughty little not proper switch kind of interim at getting out some of the winter stuff, which nearly caused a huge overstuffing problem. Okay, let's get going.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not.
Wow, haven't we already made a big old mess? I have managed to empty the bottom rail only of my wardrobe because I want to sort through a little bit of what I've done first before I make even more mess. But trust me, it's all coming out and pretty soon before I lose motivation. Before I pull out even more, let's make some space. So these are dresses and skirts I actually wore this summer, so chances are most of those can stay. These I did not wear at all during the whole summer season. So I need to make some real decisions about whether they're staying or going. Now, one of the mistakes that I'm going to be honest, I'm going to make right now, and I'm not sure I got time to try things on today. So if you have the time, try on the things that you're packing away and try on the things that you're going to be putting into your wardrobe. Future you will thank you. I, however, am going to make that mistake right now because I have limited time. So I'm just going to assess these things based on merit. These things can be packed. These things can be assessed. Over here, I have got Spirit jerseys. Do I have a problem with collecting Disney Spirit jerseys on trips? Well, it's not a problem for me, but I do have quite a few. But I love them and I wear them all year round, just when I'm cold. These are dresses, some of which are long sleeve and some of which are just, like, I could wear that at Christmas. Things I have worn and are going to go back into my wardrobe. And these are the jumpers that, quite frankly, have only just gone into my wardrobe. They have already been filtered in. I only put things in that I kind of liked. So those will be going straight back in. Those will mostly be going straight back in. These are going straight back in. Let's sort through those, make a bit of space, and then we'll do the top rail of my wardrobe. And you know, another mistake that people often make when they're sorting out their wardrobes is not having some sort of entertainment to keep them busy. So you will see in these videos, I've always got an AirPod in my ears. I'm going to put one in right now and listen to a podcast. If you want to listen to a podcast, I have a podcast, you know, so I could keep you company while doing this. Or you could just put on, you know, a video like this one to listen to while you're decluttering. If you have ADHD, a bit of body doubling can help you stay on task. But generally, just like be on the phone to someone, put on some music, put on a podcast, put on something that keeps you motivated to keep going, to keep you entertained. And then you can kind of reframe it as a fun time. Maybe listen / watch, you know, like a show that you're really into, that you don't normally have time to sit down and watch. That kind of thing can be really, really helpful. Now, I wouldn't recommend watching something that you really need to sit and watch, something mindless, you know, something mindless you have on in the background, like a chatty YouTube video, like a show, maybe like Friends you've seen a million times before, something to keep you company while you're doing these mindless, slightly boring tasks, to kind of reframe it in your mind as something fun, a bit of you time while you're getting something done. We have got some, these are going to be kept. We're going to put them over there as soon as we've emptied it. Some, not sure, is going to think about that by the end of the day. And some, these need to go, they need to be donated. They are no longer welcome in my wardrobe even next summer. Okay, let's clear these, make some space, and open up the wardrobe and empty the top rail.
I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I'm on my way now.
Okay, it might look like chaos, but I promise we're making progress. So these are things that are going to be packed away for the summer. I need to go through my vest tops and decide which of them, like the plain ones, the super plain ones, I wear under my jumpers, so they can go back in. But some of them are just like summer vest tops, you know, they need to go away. These are tops that I will probably still wear during the winter. Some are long sleeve, some are short sleeve, but certainly through this transitional phase. And I know I'm wearing long sleeves today, but some days if I'm like cleaning or something, I do want a short sleeve top even in the house. So I'm going to start by getting some of this stuff back into the wardrobe that is going to live there, packing some of this stuff away, and then we can get out some of the summer stuff and sort what's actually going to live in my wardrobe and what needs to go. And I think one of the mistakes that a lot of people make is buying more storage stuff to accommodate the clothing stuff. My aim for the end of this is not to have to buy more hangers, but to have surplus hangers. So I've got more hangers than I've got stuff. And I know occasionally you've got to buy new hangers because they snap and they break, especially when the children try and cram them through their little tiny necks of things. But ultimately, I don't want to have to extend my storage space, extend my storage solutions. I want to make my clothing fit my storage, not the other way around. I'll be honest, I am feeling a bit overwhelmed. I'm wondering why I started this. I'm regretting my life choices a little bit, but I know I'll be glad when it's done.
Oh, and I don't know what I'll find. Maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave.
And for a moment of super honest reflection, I'm feeling quite sick right now, as in nauseous. Is this sheer overwhelm because I don't want to carry on? Possibly. Is it because for the past week I have been so unwell? I've worked at the computer, but I haven't filmed anything. I don't know if you can tell from my voice, I'm still a bit croaky. I have had the worst dreaded lurgy imaginable, and now I'm absolutely like full of snot. This is the most exertion I've done in over a week. So have I perhaps overdone it on my first day back? Possibly. But equally, I can't leave it like this, can I? I cannot leave it like this. So I think my only option is to push through and try not to vomit on all of my clothes. Yay. So I have got a number of clothes now back in my wardrobe, a thinned down version of vest tops that are just underclothes vest tops, and a thinned down version of tops which are just tops I will wear in the winter. I need to get these dresses and jumpers back in, and then we can go through the winter stuff, which I am going to be ruthless with, and then we can pack away the summer stuff, and fingers crossed we will have slimmed down and nicely organised. My coloured trousers, jeans, and my denim ones, and slimmed those down a lot. Some of these are still skinny jeans. I know they're not like super in at the moment, but sometimes when I need to tuck things into my wellies to walk on muddy walks to school, and I don't want to get things, you know, the bottom of my trousers muddy and disgusting, it's a must. Okay, so I'm a millennial. I'm struggling to let go of them, so we're just going to leave those there for now, but I have slimmed them down a lot. I've got all my Spirit jerseys in here, some leggings which are totally slimmed down, a couple of sort of hoodies that I use for working out, some vest tops for under jumpers, tops that I will wear in the winter, dresses and jumpers, and they are separated by these little discs that I labelled quite some time ago. Here we have all the stuff which I'm ready to pack up for summer. Not fully ready to close it yet because we've got all this stuff to be donated or recycled or whatever. Proud of myself for managing so much. But then I've got this whole should I stay or should I go basket. Undecided whether that goes in, and then I just make a decision on it at the beginning of the summer. Maybe I do. I have the space. I don't know. I'll decide before the end of the day. All of that is going. Proud of myself for managing to sift through that. Now these are do they make it into my wardrobe? I think so, but I'm not sure. And then these are things that I will definitely wear, or at very least are going to go into my wardrobe. I'm going to do the hanger system. We're going to put them in that way, and then everything I wear I'm going to turn around and put them that way, and then we'll know by the end of the season what I've actually worn. But in theory, these are the things I'm excited to wear. So let's get the stuff hung up. Some of this stuff that I can't be bothered trying all of it, I will just chuck in the tumble dryer for a few minutes if it's looking a little bit creased, and then it will be kind of wearable after that refresh cycle. But most of it I'm just going to hang up now because, quite frankly, I'm still feeling a little bit nauseous. Oh, did I just push myself a bit too hard today? Was this not the right job for today? The first day back after being super on my backside unwell. Probably. Okay. Either way, let's just keep pushing forward and hopefully the feeling of nausea will go away. Today might not have been the right day to do this, but equally I'm proud for what I have achieved, and let me show you my freshly organised wardrobe. Some mistakes I still have made that hopefully you can avoid, but also some top tips for organising your wardrobe too. So this is my summer stuff ready to go back under the bed. My mistake has been that most of these should it stay or should it go ended up back in here. I've not been as ruthless as I could have been, possibly because I'm feeling utterly grim and slightly under the weather. So you're going to have to forgive me for that one. We're going to have to deal with that and be a bit more ruthless when the summer comes and we do this again. This is the stuff to repeat the process for the girls, which will be later on if I'm up to it. If not, later in the week. But we're going to just repeat the whole process for the girls' wardrobe. Winning at life, though, with how much stuff I'm managing to declutter, all of that stuff is going. This is the should I stay or should I go section for my winter stuff, which I'm going to just pop over there and I'm going to look at later on or tomorrow and just get some clarity with it rather than just shove it in the wardrobe. Or do I just shove it in the wardrobe? I don't know. What's the best thing to do? Shove it in the wardrobe and see if I wear it. Use the hanger system. Undecided. But as a bonus, all of these hangers were in my wardrobe and now they are not. So I've slimmed down a lot. Here we have my still pretty extensive Spirit jersey collection, but it's the kind of work from home staple, chuck over whatever I'm wearing when I'm cold in my office. I've got a nice sort of rainbow of winter jumpers. I've got longer jumpers that are almost like jumper dresses. And then I've got jumper dresses and dresses, as in things I would wear as a dress in this section. And then tops up here. In fact, that's not a top. That's more like a jumper. That's in the wrong place. Okay. I would never have found that if it was in the wrong place. Anyway, tops up here. Vest tops for underneath things. Some leggings here, but the most of my leggings that I wear now, which are this kind, they're the kind with pockets in them that I absolutely flipping love. They're my kind of go-to leggings I've got in here. Now, I don't actually have drawers. These were wardrobes my husband built. This was Calyx from our old house, and we kind of fashioned this from it. But what I've done is I've used it as like stacking. So this is kind of like stuff I wear as like evening wear pajamas. This is my chair or my floor robe. Okay, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Have you ever had a chair in your room where stuff gets dumped that's not dirty enough for the wash? Look in there, it's not dirty enough for the wash, but it's not clean enough for the wardrobe. That's my chair drawer. My husband's got one as well, one of those drawers over there. It's his chair drawer. It saves the mess in the room. So I've got underwear here, leggings, shorts that I wear to bed, and then these are like the bra tops and workout tops that I wear under most things now, to be honest, especially when I am feeling a bit better and I am walking and working at my desk. I wear those most of the time. I've got socks in here, and then I have got bras down here, which are mostly those Primark ones that are super comfy and don't have any nasty underwires and things. They're great. And I've already shown you my kind of jeans and stuff, which are in another Dorona box. That's my wardrobe, looking a bit more detoxed for winter. So even having highlighted some of the mistakes that people may have made, some of the mistakes largely by perhaps not picking the right time. Perhaps that's a mistake that people make, not picking the right time to do a seasonal wardrobe switch. And the first day back from being ill and overdoing it a lot when I've already been filming and stuff this morning, that might not have been the best choice on my part. I'm going to admit it. But equally, with that being said, I'm glad it's done. And I think another mistake we make is just not congratulating ourselves for what we have achieved and beating ourselves up. So rather than beating myself up for being like, I wasn't, ruthless enough, I'm going to congratulate myself for what I have actually managed to do. I have managed to sort out a lot. I've managed to get that ready, and now I have got clothes that I actually want to wear for this season. And I've got to say, even as soon as this kind of gross nausea passes, I think that's going to feel pretty good. If you want some more decluttering and organisation inspiration, click on the playlist on screen. You can hang out with me in my Patreon, where I've got lots of organisation goodies for you. Check my planner store that's linked below, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye.